What is a social experiment exactly? A social experiment is a research project conducted with human subjects in the real world. Now I just want to highlight the word real there because that one's going to be incredibly important for the entirety of this video.
What's up guys, I'm Mo Bradbury. I'm Ethan Bradbury.
If you haven't noticed, the big problem with social experiments on YouTube is the fact that they aren't actually real. Yeah, it's titled a social experiment, but it's not a social experiment because it's not actually real. So why is it titled social experiment? YouTube money? It gets bear views, and bear views equals bear money. So, let's title every single video we make a social experiment. Now I have a huge problem with social experiments, because the whole point of a social experiment is it actually changes the way real human beings think about certain situations and certain types of people.
I'm gay.
Now the first channel we're going to be looking at is Mr. Positivity. Fouseytube posted a video quite a while ago with huge bold letters that say change the way you think. So it's quite obvious his goal is to actually change the way that you think about a certain situation. He opens the video up with some intense music with the words, "Do you think about why you stop someone when you hear get him?" He proceeds to play a clip of a skinhead white man tackling a black man with help from another white man standing off of the camera. The citizen hears the words get him and tackles the person who is running away. Now the video gives you the impression that obviously the white guy and the black guy are two actors, but the person who intervenes in the situation has no clue that there is a social experiment going on around them. Because that's how social experiments work. You're meant to get real social experiences from real people who do not realise what they're doing in the situation, so you could actually figure out how people would react to certain things. So before we jump into anything else, what is the point of Fouseytube's video? Well, he's recently re-uploaded it with the hashtag Black Lives Matter, and you'll find out why in a second. This is to be expected by this guy. So basically, after a few clips of this man being tackled in the street, another big old white font comes up saying, "Does who you stop depend on who is chasing who?" Well, if Megatron was running down the street and somebody told me to stop him, I definitely wouldn't jump in the way. Ah, okay. I see the point you're trying to make here. Now the situation is flipped where the black guy chases the white guy. But the white guy, instead of going for the person who he normally would do, who would be the person who is being chased, he's now gone for the chaser. Now, okay, this would be an interesting social experiment to show how white people are racist, if it was actually real. Fouseytube recently unprivated this video due to the fact that he actually faked a social experiment. He made a huge video talking about drama channels and exposing himself for fake pranks. And this is where the line gets drawn. A social experiment is a research project conducted with human subjects in the real world. A prank is a practical joke or mischievous act. Pranks are for entertainment purposes. Faking a prank is very different to faking a social experiment. Social experiments literally change the way people think about certain situations. So if you're going to basically manipulate the outcome of that situation, you are an arse. It's ridiculous that you could even get away with that on YouTube. But you could post a video which is meant to show off a situation as fact, which literally incites more racial hatred and more racial tension, because people are going to be looking at this and going, oh, white people are fucking awful. The majority, yeah, they probably are. But for him to go out of his way to promote that message with his huge audience is actually disgusting. Now, faking gold digger pranks or faking any form of stupid prank is very different to faking a social experiment. I think the use of the word social experiment is incredibly wrong because of the fact that most of the time that these social experiments are totally fake. And they're trying to promote a positive message when really they just want to make a video that's a social experiment because it creates shock and people will share it like wildfire on Facebook. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, people.